Well, that was a movie. Yep. There's one good thing, though. Only had a 66-minute runtime.
It's true.
So it wasn't killing us over our time. No, it's terrible.
I thought it was going somewhere cool.
No, it wasn't. It went
right off a cliff. Hello and welcome back to the 41st episode of Good, Bad, or Bad, Bad Show. We watch terrible movies. Tell you if you should too. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Chilko, joined as always by my other co-host, my other host, Mr. Kyle Hinton. Yep.
Dead inside
Yep,
now.
very dead inside. We watched the Thanksgiving movie because this episode comes out the Friday of Thanksgiving. So we watched a Thanksgiving movie that somebody recommended at some point, I think.
Yeah.
A couple of times, I think. I think a couple different people recommended this. Stop watching us. I don't think you understand what it is we do here. If you thought this movie was going to be great for us to do.
What is it you do here?
I don't think you understand our shtick if you thought this movie. Thankskilling 2009 student-made film, it looks like, maybe. Like,
if not student-made, it was a budget of maybe $500.
I think the budget I saw on IMDb was like $3,000
Yeah.
or something like that, which is all spent, I'm sure, on like the makeup and, special makeup effects stuff.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. Now that's what I call foul play.
So we figured in for the season, in the spirit of the holiday, we do Thankskilling.
Never making that mistake again.
No, this movie sucks. It sucks, but it's trying to suck.
Yeah.
But it also sucks at trying to suck.
It's made intentionally bad, but also made bad. At being made intentionally bad.
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna go wild. I'm gonna go buck wild on this trip. I'm gonna go skinny dipping without any clothes on.
Yes, that was a thing I had a lot while watching this film of like, where does it cross the line from being intentionally bad to just being bad? And it's somewhere in
acting.
this movie.
It's the acting.
Oh my, wait. So you actually believe that there's a real killer turkey on the loose? What a loser.
It's somewhere in this movie. Yeah, the acting is really just, again, it's hard because they're all intentionally not good actors, but it's still bad.
Pops, I have some great news.
Yeah?
I did it. I'm the starting quarterback for the Tritons.
You are?
Yeah.
Like, they succeed at something very unique in this film at trying to make because they're basically doing like a trauma movie. Like, that's kind of the goal, was to make like a stupid, wacky monster trauma film that's like, doesn't take itself seriously, which it very clearly doesn't.
Because of you, I wanted to go get. You're my best friend. We've been through good and bad times.
And, lots of sweet, funny jokes, but like they also kind of try to play a line where it's this weird thing where like if the jokes aren't funny, they can just pretend that's on purpose, because like it's a bad on purpose.
Hey Darren, I got a muscle you can touch.
And the jokes aren't funny, so like it's
Sharknado without a budget.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is, where you just don't know how, like, it's like, yeah, okay, we know that you're trying to make a stupid movie, but like you failed and succeeded at the same time. It's I don't know. So the thumbnail for this when I got the copy, it's also on Amazon Prime, I think.
Yes.
But the thumbnail is just a boob.
It's just a boob.
Because the opening shot,
you gotta say it like that.
Boob.
Boob.
The opening scene of this takes place in ye olden time, I believe is what the title says. Because jokes.
1600s, like first Thanksgiving.
whatever, something like
Yeah.
that. And it's just a pilgrim lady with the boobs out for no reason. There's zero reason for her boobs to be out. They're just out.
Did you see the actress's name?
Yes, her name is Wanda Lust. So I did a quick
That's
little...
a stripper name.
Nope, that's a porn name. I did a
Porn
quick
name.
little
Okay,
Google
there we
search,
go.
and she has several pages on certain websites. Whoever made this movie, like, hired an adult actress just to, because like none of their college age friends wanted to have their boobs out in this movie, I assume.
One of them came close.
One of them, yeah, she took her bra. But like, so that he's like, I'll hire an adult film star to be in the first 5 minutes of the movie and run around with her boobs out because we need boobs. It's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
So she gets killed by a turkey.
Quite literally, as we go back to the formula that Jesse gave us, monsters, shitty monsters,
It's not for you, or anyone else for that matter.
kind of goofy monsters for
Goofy
the most part.
monsters.
This is definitely a goofy monster,
Goofy, shitty monster.
but tits, and then kind of like outrageous situations that involve characters.
Yes. Yeah, no, they went for it, and they kind of succeed, which is the weirdest thing about the movie, is that it's... I guess the worst thing I can say about it is that it's not bad enough, but it's also terrible. If that makes sense. Like, it's not bad enough to be good. I don't want to spoil, but like... It's it's just a mess.
It's literally failing to meet the lowest of expectations.
Yes. Nice tits, bitch. That's the thing the turkey says before he murders a pilgrim woman with a hatchet.
Nice tits, bitch.
I did, like you said though. I saw an hour and 6 minutes when I clicked that runtime. I was like, yes, please, thank you.
Quickly turned to
oh no, this could have been 20 minutes long and it would still be too much. So then we get the opening credits, which are,
as I said, they were at least more interesting than the rest of the film.
yeah, there's like this weird blood effect and like sure. Fine, good job. You made a cool opening credits for your stupid movie. This is where we found the name of Wanda Lust, and then Mr.
General
Bastard. Which that
what a name!
A pseudonym of some sort.
I know he does like music stuff because like he did a song for the credits.
Oh, is that
like
okay?
In the song credits,
yeah.
who's in there?
That makes sense. So then we get introduced to our main characters, our band of people to be murdered because it is like a slasher monster movie.
Yes.
And they're on a college campus, it looks like.
Yeah, they're somewhere in Ohio because that license plate just keeps showing up.
Yeah, there's an Ohio license plate. So it's Thanksgiving break, and they are psyched for Thanksgiving break.
Thanksgiving break! Yes!
Because they're going home, like, I guess is the thing.
Well, Billy's so excited he rips his shirt open.
With the premise of maybe girls will also take their shirt off if I do.
I'm trying to get Allie to show her big old tigger.
And it works.
Now that seems like a dumb idea, but is it really?
No, it works apparently because the ditzy one takes her shirt off for a second.
Yeah! Spring break, guys. Let's get wasted.
Pull your shirt down, honey.
And says spring break or something.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's Thanksgiving break. And I'm like, I hate this movie already. I hate everything about this movie already.
I love the scene where Johnny, the main guy, he walks out of the building and he just kind of gives that cheesy as shit look of like, yeah, everything's all right because I'm Johnny.
Big man on campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. because like they did the, you know, it's all those stereotypes. It's the dumb pretty girl, the like generic girl next door girlfriend girl, the sportsy jock main character, the like schlubby
drunk
comedy like schlubby friend, and then the nerd.
Yeah.
The spaz.
Yeah. It's like Breakfast Club if Breakfast Club was
terrible.
Yeah, it's Breakfast Club if Breakfast Club was made with LSD and disappointment.
Yeah.
What's up, Darren? How's it going, Billy?
Yo, what's up, man? My name's Johnny.
As they're leaving and they're going to the Jeep.
Yeah.
Billy has another shirt that he puts on.
Yeah, he puts on another shirt.
Like, do you just have a backup shirt just for that?
Wow, that's huge.
Billy knows how to roll, man. He's got a backup shirt at all times because he never knows when he's gonna rip his shirt off, in the hopes that it will make a random woman also take her shirt off.
Damn, Billy, cover those puppies up. Don't see your nasty titties.
We need to mention that Johnny is the backup quarterback for the football team. He was the starting quarterback.
He got benched.
Now, why did he get benched? I thought it was an injury. I thought it like jacked up his leg.
You're the backup quarterback for the Tritons, aren't you?
That's just because I broke my leg last season.
But it's like, that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Like later it says that was 2 weeks ago. You should not be walking.
Last season.
2 weeks ago.
Last season.
2 weeks ago.
Last season.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I didn't get the whole. I just know he was at some point got benched, and that's why his dad hates him. So that's a story element. That's important for his character.
Yeah,
is that his dad is really disappointed that he's not the starting quarterback.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I don't know. Somebody asks what poon is.
What's poon?
That's a thing that said, because
the ditzy girl.
Yeah, because one of the guys says something. He goes, the fucking Billy says something about somebody's mom's poon.
Is it Darren? Is Darren or is it Devin?
Guy?
Is it Darren?
I think it's Darren.
He's like, what are we all thankful for?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, since it's Thanksgiving and all that, we should go around and say what we're thankful for.
And Billy's like, thanks for your mom's sweet juicy poon.
I'm thankful that your mom has the juiciest poon in town.
Oh, nice. Burn, baby. Good.
and then the dumb girl is like, what's poon? And I was like, I hate this. I can't watch this anymore. This is awful. We're like 6 minutes in, and I hate everything about this.
What's poon?
Hate this. I also love that. So apparently at one point it was really important that they showed, because when they leave the school, they don't have the top on the Jeep. It's a Jeep.
They got to zip it back on.
But they explicitly have to stop and show us 3 seconds of Johnny zipping the windows and stuff on. Just so that, like, continuity purposes later when it's on.
Well, there's
like,
a lot of issues.
Come from?
There's a lot of those issues throughout the film. Either they were trying to fix something that they messed up earlier, or they were trying to tie something in that they forgot they had either already done or had just completely forgotten about.
I think they did that on purpose. If you're talking about that joke.
Are you sure?
I think that's on purpose. I think it had to have been on purpose. We'll talk about it because it's my favorite moment. It was the only moment I laughed in the entire fucking movie. Was the first time the line was delivered, but not the second time. I was like, what is happening? But
the car breaks down.
Yeah, and I love when you're shooting in a car like this when it's like because it's just a guy with a Sony Handycam in a car with all these people. Mm-hmm. Every shot is 3 inches from their face, and it's just like, let me deliver my line now. Oh, you like looking up my nose?
Billy, what are you thankful for?
Well, I guess since my papa died last year, I guess I'm just grateful that I still got my little mama.
So the car breaks down
with the most glorious smoke bomb ever.
Yeah,
because that's clearly what that is.
Somebody threw a smoke bomb in the hood of the car,
and it overheated. It's just like throw some water in it.
That's what you do. You put water on it. And then...
Looks like we definitely overheated.
Maybe we're stupid. I'm sure somebody will tell us we don't know shit
you guys
about cars.
Fucking dumb.
Actually, if the car overheats, you have to fucking... Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Hey, I'm gonna go wild. I'm gonna go buck wild on this trip.
Oh, the nerdy guy says he randomly decides he's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna ghost ride the whip.
I'm gonna ghost ride the whip, man.
And I'm like, I hate this movie.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm gonna sleep with somebody
Besides myself, and then he shows up his hand.
For once, you know, it's not gonna be just me by myself.
I'm gonna sleep. He goes, I'm gonna sleep with somebody in this car.
Oh, wait, shit. I'm sorry, I'm left-handed.
I'm gonna sleep with somebody in this car.
I'm gonna have sex with someone in this car.
And they're all just like, is that a threat? Like, what are you, like, they're like, he's like, and it's just like, it's like announcing to all your friends, I'm gonna fuck one of you this week. It's like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Nope.
I don't like that at all.
I'm gonna be the one doing the sexing. Yeah, to one of you.
The main girl. What category of character is she?
The main girl?
Yeah.
I would say she's like, just kind of like your generic, like...
Generica?
Yeah, Generica. Generica, that's good.
So Generica needs to call up her dad because
and he's sheriff.
She's gonna be late.
Yeah. And he's the sheriff in town.
And he has the greatest fake mustache I've ever seen.
Yes, just a glued on $2 Halloween store mustache. He's the sheriff in town, and his wife shits in his coffee.
What'd you do? Take a dump in it?
As a matter of fact, I sure did.
Yep.
He's like, this tastes like shit. And she's like, yeah, I shit in it. And then the scene ends. And I was like, what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? I
want a fucking divorce.
All right, then.
We also, in the car, this is the first time the line is delivered, because after the guy says he wants to sleep with all of them or whatever, what's her name says, well, not me, because I'm a prude, like the dumb ditzy girl.
Well, it isn't gonna be me. I'm a prude. What?
And then this line is delivered, which it made me fucking... It is the only time I actually laughed, because I wasn't expecting this savage of a line out of nowhere.
Oh, please, Allie. Your legs are harder to shut than the John Benet Ramsey case.
Which is pretty good. That is a pretty good line.
that 13-year-old cold case humor at the time.
I don't know. It made me chuckle because I wasn't
14,
expecting...
whatever.
I don't know what year. But so what you're talking about with that line, they do it again.
It's like her legs are harder to shut than the John Benet Ramsey case.
They do that exact joke again.
But worse delivered.
Worse delivered later in the movie, and then when she does it the second time, everybody laughs and says it's the funniest fucking thing they've ever heard.
It's like her legs are harder to shut than the John Benet Ramsey case.
Oh, shit. Dang. Damn, that was good. Oh, shit, that was good. It was, man. That was a good one.
Yes.
And I was like, am I having a stroke? What is going on? And then I thought about it. I'm like, I think they did that on purpose. Like, I think they liked that joke so much that they're like, this will be silly. We'll put it in again.
They wrote it.
This time.
The writers wrote it, and they're like, man, we are so smart.
Woo, that's a good one. That's a good chuckler. And we're going to use it early, and then nobody's going to laugh. We're going to use it again, and then everybody's going to realize how fucking hilarious it is. Or maybe they're watching dailies from like their first day shooting, and they all laughed their ass off at that line. So like, we need to put that back in.
I think they might
and
have
acknowledge
forgotten.
how funny it is.
This is why I think they forgot that the line was in there, and they were like, just do the joke again.
Just do that.
Shit, that was good. It was, man. That was a good one.
I think they realized how funny it was and said, we need to acknowledge how fucking funny this is in our movie by having everybody go, man, that's the funniest thing you've ever said.
Oh, shit. Dang. Damn, that was good. Oh.
So as they're going to camp, Darren finds a sign, perfectly pristine sign that's just been on the ground for a while.
Yeah.
That says, was it Crawberg?
Crawberg, yeah.
And then he tells them the legend of Crawberg, of the town of Crawberg, which was like decimated. A tenth of it was not dead. No,
Ooh,
they
pedantic.
were all killed. Just ravaged
destroyed
by a necromantically revived turkey.
This was no ordinary curse, however. Feathercloud necromanced a turkey that would roam the earth every 505 years, killing the first humans he made contact with.
Yeah. Yep. And then we get to see, they explain, he tells the ghost story with the sweet animations. The big boobed pilgrim women. Like there's like a cartoon in the middle of this where they tell the history of this story.
I love the stupid stuff. It's great.
Yeah. And so that's the premise. And then while this is happening, we cut to this other guy, General Bestard.
Flashy.
Or whatever his name is. Bestard. General Bestard.
I will say this, and the story coming up. This is a situation in which you would need one of these characters to just not be white.
Why?
Because the whole purpose of the character, the turkey being made, is that it was made to kill white people.
The old Indian was so outraged, he vowed he would curse all white men.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
oh,
Native American.
Because the Native American. Right.
Well,
did that turn off?
No, I just hit your camera because of my
right. Because the Native American, it was the Native Americans cursed the people who had killed them all, or whatever. Like it was like a revenge curse with the turkey.
But if they just would have had one person of any kind of ethnic diversity,
this would have been fine.
It would just been like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Thank you. Bye.
I just want the turkey be like, I'm killing you. I'm killing you. You're cool. I'm killing you. They really should have done that, but then alas, they only had white friends. So
General Bastard's getting dinner ready for him and Flashy.
Oh, Flashy his dog.
Yeah.
It's whatever Lassie is. That kind of dog.
Collie,
yes. Yeah. And Lassie goes and pees
on just a little bitty totem.
Yeah, a little tiny Native American totem pole, and then the turkey's there and comes out and kills the dog.
Oh, fuck! I'm pissed!
So I couldn't decide if like the peeing is what resurrected him, but I don't think that's. It's just like every.
Well, it was the 505 years.
That would roam the earth every 505 years, killing the first humans he made contact with.
Not 500 years, 505 years after, for whatever reason. So it kills that guy, or kills the dog. It doesn't kill General Bestard. He
comes across the dog's axed corpse.
Yeah, and shoots at the turkey or something. Then, or I don't even remember what happens, but
it screams up at the sky in the greatest. No.
Yeah.
Wife! Where's my wife? No, you Flashy! Damn you, turkey! Damn you!
The turkey takes off, and then we cut back to our people getting ready to camp out for the night in the woods, and they're all scared by his story, because what's his name told them the turkey story, and they're kind of like freaked out about it.
Look, guys, just calm the F down. Jesus, we're in the woods. This type of shit happens all the time. Let's just go to bed.
This girl's accent is the worst thing ever. That's what I wrote.
Come on. I mean, it's totally impossible for a turkey to kill a human.
The annoying ditzy girl every time she talks.
Oh my god!
It's like the world's worst like fake Valley Girl, like dumb ditzy. I don't even know if it's Valley Girl necessarily, but ugh.
I have a free spot in my tent too, Johnny.
Oh, when the guy finds his dog, he walks around the corner and the turkey is standing there over the dog, and
Your dog had an accident.
And the General Bastard's reaction is not a talking turkey. You killed what the fuck? He goes,
What the hell? What kind of accident?
what kind of accident? That's okay. That's pretty funny. What kind of accident? That's what I would immediately ask a talking turkey. And so they all go to bed. And then when they wake up the next morning, what's his name? Billy had slept outside.
Yes.
and General Bastard is standing over him. I think of like General Bastard, like he's like a Spanish like General Bastard. I don't know. And so he basically is like, that turkey tried to kill you while you were sleeping. Luckily, I was here.
You just call me your guardian angel, kid. That damn turkey come along last night was ready to peck your heart out.
You got turkey droppings on you.
Yeah.
What's them turkey droppings doing on your chest, son?
Which are very clearly marshmallows painted brown.
Yes.
At $3,500 in production money.
Oh, gross. Oh, God. See, I told you. That goddamn turkey was out here last night, killed my precious dog.
So then we get the great scene where the turkey needs a ride.
Yes.
This is a great scene. Turkey needs a ride, so he stops, flags down a car, and the guy with classic line.
Yep. Ass, cash, or was it gas?
Ass, gas, or grass?
Yeah, grass.
Grass,
ass.
cash, or ass.
Yeah.
Ass, gas, or grass?
Whatever. Yeah.
Ass, gas, or grass?
That.
It's a classic line.
It's a classic line that we can't remember what it is. But yes, basically, yeah. And so the turkey says, I don't have any cash or something.
Well, I'm out of gas. Guess I'll take ass.
And then like shows him his butt.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy gets ready to start fucking a turkey.
Now that's what I call a tight ass. Yeah.
Says that's a tight butt or something like that. And
Would it
he's
be
gonna fuck a turkey.
Would it be like a cloaca?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. But I gotta reiterate, the guy is going to fuck a turkey.
Now that's what I call a tight ass. Yeah.
Okay, first off, this is America. That's not as weird as it seems.
That's bad. No, I disagree.
That's what I call a tight ass.
And then so the turkey pulls out a gun, because the turkey carries a gun,
Yes.
a shotgun.
Oh, please, mister, please.
Puts the gun to the guy's face and says,
Call your daughter.
yeah, because the guy's like, I have a daughter. And he goes, call her.
I have a daughter.
Call her.
Okay.
And the guy calls his daughter and is like, hey, I love you. Kiss mom. And then the turkey shoots him in the head.
Yeah.
I'll be home real soon, sweetie. Please give mommy a kiss and tell her that I'm...
And I was like, you know what? That family's probably better off. Their dad was gonna fuck a turkey.
Now that's what I call a tight ass. Yeah.
Like, he's probably not father of the year material. That's all I'm saying. And so there's great special effects when his head explodes in the car. It looks real good. It looks real good. It looks great. Real good job, guys, on that one. But then Johnny goes home, and this is where he's talking to his parents.
His dad doesn't like the fact that he was cut from the quarterback.
Yeah, because he's not starting quarterback anymore.
Yeah.
Ever since I got put as second string quarterback, he hasn't even wanted to talk to me.
And so his mom, he's talking to his mom, and he's like, "Hi, mom." And then he explains to his mother, "Remember, me and Dad don't talk."
You know, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago when we didn't talk?
Now, come on, let's go say hi to your father.
Ma, you know me and Papa don't talk anymore.
Johnny, that was 2 whole weeks ago. I'm sure he's over it.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Remember that, Mom? Remember that? Mom and audience? Yep. Okay. And then so he walks in and sees his dad sitting there reading the newspaper and tries to talk to him, and his dad's like, "Fuck you," and leaves. And then goes outside.
Munching on a cigar.
Yeah. And then he goes outside and smoking a cigar, and Johnny goes out to try to, you know.
It just lies.
Just lies.
Yeah, I'm starting quarterback. You are? That's amazing.
Straight up lies to him.
Pops, I have some great news.
Yeah?
I did it. I'm the starting quarterback for the Tritons.
Yes, that's my son, and immediately death.
I knew you had it in you, just like your old pops.
I did too. I love you, Dad.
You're the best son anyone could ask for.
Throat sliced by the turkey. That shot's actually kind of good, where it's like sawing on his neck. It looked kind of good.
Yeah.
And he freaks out and runs back inside, and then his mom
still standing,
but eyeballs pecked out, neck sliced, bleeding everywhere. So now Johnny's family has been brutally murdered. Something that barely affects him.
Yeah, well,
obviously, and that's the humor of it. Get it? Because it's funny that he doesn't care, and it's funny that none of that matters.
This is a funny movie, Brian.
It's really funny.
It's a funny movie.
It's funny. If they just tell us how funny it is over and over again, it gets funny. Like in this part where she says the John Benet Ramsey line again, and everybody goes, "Ah, that's so funny."
Oh shit! Dang! Damn, that was good.
That's the greatest joke ever.
Shit, that was good.
And then so we get cut back to the random dude with our ditzy girl. I don't know her name.
She brings in her, I guess, main squeeze.
Come on, baby. Let's do it right here.
Early, she says the only person she's with is Johnny.
There's only one man in my life. Right, Johnny?
But they are very clearly not together at all. So
No.
I don't know what that means. But yes, this random guy, and then they're fucking. They're fucking doggy style, fully clothed. All of her clothes on, all of them. So this scene is just kind of the peak of why this movie sucks.
Yeah.
And it's trying so hard to be so crazy. So the turkey slices the guy, or kills the guy while he's fucking her, and blood goes all over her back. And this was kind of funny because she goes, "Man, they didn't last very long."
God damn it, Grant. You really don't last that long, do you?
Which is kind of funny. And then, no, this is a thing that happens. The turkey continues fucking her.
Yep.
Funny.
Turkey fucks her.
$3,500.
The turkey fucks her. That's yep. I don't think turkeys.
This it did this, right?
Yeah.
Wait, how the fuck do I do it?
Yeah, with your thumb out.
There we go. It did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're sorry.
You okay?
Yep, and then kills her. And they really missed an opportunity here. So the turkey fucks her. I'm just gonna keep saying the turkey fucks her because that's what happens. They really missed an opportunity for the turkey not to kill her.
Oh, and then
demon turkey spawn. How would they miss that? How did they miss that opportunity? Sequel bait? Bring her back and she has some crazy demon turkey baby? It's perfect.
The rest of this film is just
after she dies, they decide they need to get some books to research how to kill this thing.
She dies and they find out what happened to her.
Is she?
Yes, guys. She's dead.
And they bring out a feather and a condom wrapper.
Yes!
They said,
I found this in there too. And this. An extra small gravy flavored condom.
No. The implication with it being extra small is that the turkey used it. So the turkey put on a condom before it fucked her. All right.
It's called interspecies erotica. And it's
and
normal.
It's a legitimate art form. So yeah, and so they decide then they need to go do some research and read some books, because obviously her dad is a sheriff. He has all these books. He's probably got one on killer turkeys.
Hey, guys, I just thought of something. My dad has a huge collection of books. I'm sure he has something on killer turkeys.
That could work.
Yeah. Yep.
So they go to her house.
But the turkey showed up earlier.
Got there first.
And I guess the sheriff's
the best thing in the whole movie.
The sheriff, I guess, needed to. He's doing a turkey costume contest.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he's wearing.
But he
a turkey.
opens the door wearing a full turkey costume,
outfit,
and the turkey's wearing the Marx Groucho.
Yeah, Groucho Marx, like the
Groucho
nose
Marx.
and the glasses. Yeah. And then they have a whole... It's like the best scene in the whole movie, actually, because it's actually kind of legitimately funny. They're just sitting there at the table, just like...
This is awkward.
Yep.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty damn awkward, Sheriff. I'm gonna take off now.
So, Turkey kills her dad.
What an odd little duck.
Alright, that does it.
And then Hannibal lectures him.
Which is amazing.
Oh, hello, sweetie. How are you?
It cuts his face off and wears it as a mask. And so when the kids show up, the turkey answers the door with the sheriff's face over his face, and they're all just like, "Hey, Sheriff!"
Daddy, you look different. Oh, you got a haircut.
Yeah.
Which, that was probably my favorite, actual favorite part of the movie, was the whole scene where he's walking, because the face is actually kind of hilarious looking, and it actually looks like the guy, and it's got the little fake mustache on it. I thought that was actually pretty good. So they're going to go do some research on how to kill this thing. So they're looking through the books, and we get
And then they get this montage that I guess Billy learns to read at one point.
Yeah. So then they find a book that is literally just about this turkey.
Guys, I found it.
And
it's him trying to get through it all, and then at the end there's a mathematics problem that he needs to solve.
No, it's a mathematical code. So I think I can crack it. No. I know I can crack it.
And it's just algebra.
What the?
It goes into code here. It's like a math code, and it's very much just an algebra.
So Brian, if either one of us were in that situation, what would we do?
I would be dead. Yep. I'm like, fuck, Doctor. Been a while. It's been a while since I took a math class. I am not getting out of this one. So while they're trying to figure this out, Billy just gets hungry.
You got any snacks or anything? I'm starving.
But he's eating fries the entire montage.
Yeah, he's eating fries all the time, but he's fat, so he's hungry always. That's the joke, and it's hilarious.
Ha ha.
And so he leaves, and he eventually runs into the turkey.
Yes.
Dragging the sheriff's faceless corpse. And I don't even remember what happens in that interaction.
Puts him in a headlock.
If that's the sheriff, then you must be Turkey.
Oh, that's right. And then what happens? What is that?
They take the stupid little necklace thing off, and
oh yeah, and then the turkey runs away.
Yeah.
Right.
Now what do we do, Dad?
I don't know. I haven't figured out the equation yet.
So they had to take the necklace off, and then they have to burn it in a fire, basically, to kill it.
It says the turkey can be killed if he is removed from his magical talisman.
I don't know, guys. I never noticed any magical talisman.
So Billy's still hungry, though. So he goes out looking for some food while they're trying to figure out the rest of what they're going to do here.
He finds the greatest cooked turkey on the side of the road.
I didn't understand what was supposed to be happening.
I don't know.
So it's like a magical animated floating turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Billy, come eat me.
Like cartoon turkey, and he picks it up and he shoves it into his mouth. Was that Does the turkey have magic powers to make people see food?
It was made from necromantic powers. Who knows?
Okay,
I guess.
fair
Sure,
enough.
screw it.
And then but then I wasn't sure. Did he eat the turkey? Did the turkey make itself look like a delicious cooked turkey, and then he ate it, and then the thing shoots its way out from inside of him?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
I think that's what happened.
Because then he gets his chest or stomach blown open because the turkey was in there with a
Yes.
shotgun.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
But his friends find him on the side of the road, and in the greatest montage ever, there's like, "You're my best friend. You can't go. This isn't that bad." His friggin' intestines are all over the
guts
place.
are everywhere.
It's not even that bad, Dewey.
And it's like 6 minutes of this guy being like, "We're best friends." No, Darren, the drooly kid.
And then just the greatest montage of best friends ever.
Now you've gone and left me. You were my friend. My friend.
And then they get shot. The turkey comes after him or something.
No, they go to the turkey's
They go to the
teepee, where the turkey's making a salad.
Oh, yeah. Toss it. Perfect. Yep. Loading calories. Oh, yeah. Perfect. High fiber. Oh.
So their plan is they're gonna sneak in, or they're gonna distract the turkey, and then Darren's gonna come around behind and tie it up. So they do that.
Yeah! What the fuck? Oh, what are you gonna do? Catch a fish, you fucking prick?
Got him. What turkey? Yeah.
They tie it up,
and then give the satanic ritual.
Aslashi Bigande Ka. Raiba Sholash Karima
This is the stupidest thing you kids have done yet.
Aslashi Bigande Ka.
but it runs out of the tent.
Right in the General Bastard.
Bastard, who shoots it with a shotgun. It flies across and lands in a giant trash can. And then it's dead.
Yep.
Or is it?
The only way it could possibly come back if it fell into a batch of nuclear waste.
Yeah, you're right. He's got to be dead. Unless he fell into some radioactive waste. What are the odds of that happening, right?
So they go home, they're like, huzzah, and there's a great line about Johnny super like, "Hey, I'm glad this all happened. I'm glad my parents died."
In a way, I'm kind of glad all this happened. If not, I wouldn't have gotten this close to you.
They start making out, so our boy Darren's like, "Oh, this sucks," and goes to get some food or something, and runs into...
I like how it gets the what is the temperature needle? The temperature.
Oh yeah, the
shot
thermometer,
into his ass.
Yeah, the meat thermometer shot into his ass.
You're done.
So the turkey's still alive now. It's glowing green and radioactive.
Mm-hmm.
And it fucking pecks a hole in his chest.
Rips his heart out.
Rips his heart out through his shoulder.
Still beating.
And then there's a great scene where Billy's like,
Oh, yeah.
"There's no turkeys up here."
God's awaiting. Come on. No turkeys up here, dude. Come on.
This is pretty funny. And so he dies, and then
Johnny comes in.
Johnny
Johnny's
comes
like,
in,
well, what happened to him?
and the turkey gets the thing you carved the turkey with, the electric knife thing, and shoves it in Johnny's stomach or whatever.
Mm.
And then I don't remember what happens because I wasn't paying attention.
Good. That tends to happen.
Hang in there, Johnny.
They go out to
What?
the garage. or
Yeah,
something?
they go out to
shed?
the ET shed.
Yeah.
And they just light him on fire. They take an actual hairspray.
Oh, they do the
and-
arachnophobia thing. Yeah. She gets
arachnophobia.
Have you never seen arachnophobia?
I was thinking more along the lines of shit. What was it? Oh God, no! My brain. Why is it not working?
The
Blood predator.
So then she lights it on fire.
Roast in hell, asshole.
Oh, fuck.
and then hits it with a baseball bat while saying a terrible line that I'm not even going to try to remember because I don't care.
Peck on someone your own size.
No.
And knocks it into a giant funeral pyre of wood they had set up.
Yep.
And then walks over.
Oh, and then Johnny dies.
I love you too.
And General Bastard shows up and is like, says something. That's how memorable. I fucking hate this movie. He shows up and says something, and then she goes, yeah, and eats the chicken, and then the movie ends.
Well done, gal.
Yeah. I know.
But basically, then we get a little not post credit, but like a little setup tease.
Yeah.
Where it's a family sitting around,
you know, saying grace with a turkey in the middle.
Cooked turkey.
And then the turkey just gets up and goes, sequel.
Do I smell sequel? Biatch!
Yeah. And then it says to be continued in space. And I was like, I fucking hate you. You know what's the worst thing ever? So they made that sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what they called it?
The third one?
Yep.
Yeah, my brother.
Thanksgiving.
I have never even heard of this one.
Thankskilling 3. The second one. Get it? It's hilarious because it's actually the second one, but they called it the third one.
Yeah.
And people be like, but where's the second one? And they never made the second one, you fucking idiots! It's hilarious!
Why? Why would you do that?
Why would
and
you
then
make a
it's the
sequel?
third film. What is this? Some Leslie Nielsen naked gun shit?
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking. I hate it. I'm never. We're not doing the next one. I refuse. I don't care if everybody wants us to. I refuse. This movie's bad.
Yeah, this movie.
I got real close to being like, Kyle, we have to find a different movie. I was real close because it's one of the. It's like kind of like Sharknado, you know, when you're trying to make a bad movie,
yeah,
that's not what we're like. Generally, that's not the kind of movies we want to talk about because that's not the point. Like, if you're trying to make a bad movie, like a good bad movie, you can just make a good bad movie. But like
the whole point, what our bread and butter is, what we like, and what a lot of our fans like, is a film that is made with earnest intent.
Yeah.
The kind of film that is made with either somebody had a passion project, or it was just a collection of things that. Everything went wrong until it went right in the worst way possible. Yeah. If this one was, if it came, the production quality came better with it, better acting, better production quality, it could have been a fun, campy film. Yeah. But this just falls flat on its face and just is not. It's
moderately successful at what it's trying to do. But what it's trying to do is be a stupid movie, like so it succeeds at being stupid. Like good job. Like and I'm sure it was fun to make. Like it's probably a couple like college age kids who made us like we're making a wacky horror movie. It'll be like silly monster movie. It'll be fun. I'm sure it was fun. Like it's not the worst thing in the world, and it's not like malintentioned, it's not like some weird cash in or like potentially like a weird money laundering scheme like after last season or whatever. Like it's just some kids who wanted to make a dumb movie and they made a dumb movie, and it's bad and it's not good for our show, so don't recommend movies like this. If it's a movie where they're trying to make a bad movie, that's not what we do. Do you not understand what we do? Do you not get it?
What would you say it is you do here?
So yeah, until next time, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody. It's the day after Thanksgiving right now. Hopefully you had one.
Hopefully either you haven't or a family member has not been trampled to death in Black Friday sales.
Yes, that's true. It is Black Friday right now, so stay in and watch Good, Bad, or Bad instead of going out into the world.
I recommend bringing brass knuckles, possibly a taser.
Yes, do both of those things. I just buy everything online because it's cheaper anyways. Then you don't have to see people. So until next time, have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you in a couple weeks for another episode. Until next time, keep watching movies. Just don't, for the love of God, watch Thankskilling. Ugh, fuck.
It put me to sleep faster than the turkey did. Oh.